we do have a little time to talk some wrestling to kick things off, and I wanted to start in AEW because we have a very interesting situation with our world champion, Maxwell Jacob Friedman. So the guys, the pillars, he's one of the 4 pillars, the young guys that helped start AEW.
Okay.
And they decided that because this feud was shaping up with him, Darby Allin, Jungle Boy, and Sammy Guevara, that, who's gonna wrestle? We're gonna do a 4-way. What are we gonna do? So we decided, for some reason, that we're gonna have a tournament, a 3-man tournament, to determine who will face Maxwell at Double or Nothing here in Las Vegas next month. So they draw a name out of a hat of the person that gets the bye, and it's Darby. Darby gets the bye. So you got Jungle Boy and Sammy Guevara. Well, before that match takes place, MJF starts talking to Sammy. And, of course, Sammy's been talking, I'm going to be the world champion and all that. And MJF says, I have a blank check in my hand. Great. I want you to lay down. I want you to get to this main event and lay down.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
And Sammy writes a number on the check, and MJF cringes and cries and then says, okay. And now they're best friends running around, and they just had a cat date. Sammy wins the match against Jungle Boy thanks to MJF helping out. They're running around like they're 6-year-olds. And so Darby and Sammy are going to face off next week on Dynamite. Guys, what did you think of this? Go ahead. Dave, I hear you.
Yeah, this is news. I didn't see it.
So tell me this. You said cat date. What is that?
Yeah.
They got their cats together.
Like actual kittens?
Yeah, they got cats.
Okay.
Literal cats.
Everything
they did
you
that.
said,
They showed that
silly.
on social media. They got together and got their cats to hang out.
And that's pretty cool, man.
They're now best buddies. It's like brothers from another mother. They are pals.
Well, I think that the world needs more friendship and, things of that nature. And animals and, kittens. I'm not a cat guy, but, a lot of people love cats, so I think it can unite the world.
I didn't know there was such thing as a cat date.
I never heard of it.
So.
That's the first.
Well, it's dog dates.
This
was a cat date.
I didn't see that.
But what do cats, what do they do? Where were they at?
I don't know.
You don't go to the park or?
I guess. I don't know. I gotta look with this whole thing. But here's but the bigger problem that I have with this whole thing is if Sammy ends up winning this tournament, so if he beats Darby, he's in the main event.
Right. And
MJF just paid him to lay down. How do you promote that main event? I mean, that is bizarre because if I can't imagine they didn't do this if they weren't going to have Sammy get there. I would think. But you never know. Maybe Darby wins this match next week. But if your main event is this guy against this guy, and this guy's going to just take a powder, take a 1, 2, 3, and go home, that seems kind of odd to me.
Right. Well, I think the most prestigious thing in this industry is the belt, right? I mean, I think that check
it's supposed to be.
That check might get ripped up come main event time.
Yeah.
If he's really in it, for the love of the business.
Fair enough.
Well,
yeah.
I'm not sure if any of those 3 guys against MJF is really a great main event for the pay-per-view.
Right.
Maybe I'm just a little bit jealous, or I'd rather the Vegas Double or Nothing be a little bit meatier main event than MJF really against any of those 3, except maybe I don't know. Mark, what do you think?
I still want all
You're
3.
much more of an AEW guy than I am.
I have a feeling this is going to still end up being a 4-way somehow.
Then I really don't like it.
Yeah, Jungle Boy lost on the count out. So, with some interference. So we'll see. But I am, a lot of people were kind of shaking their heads on this one. And as you can see, we all are as well. So, yeah, a little goofy there.